The art of recognition. 3 compliments that forge unforgettable attraction. Most men have no idea how to genuinely compliment a woman in a way that triggers deep, lasting attraction. Their attempts fall into one of 2 traps. First, they play it far too safe, offering generic, predictable praise like, "You're beautiful," or "You have nice eyes." These are the verbal equivalents of a polite, forgettable handshake. Or second, they try far too hard. They throw out exaggerated, over-the-top praise that sounds forced, insincere, and ultimately, desperate. Here is the fundamental problem. Generic compliments do not make a woman feel special. If she is even moderately attractive, she has heard it all before, 1,000 times. The usual praise slides right off her, like water off a duck's back, leaving no emotional trace. A compliment only works, it only has power, if it sparks an emotional reaction. It must make her feel something unexpected, something raw, and something deeply personal. And this is where we must draw a critical distinction, one that separates the boy from the man, the amateur from the artist. We must understand the difference between flattery and recognition. Flattery is cheap. It is aimed at the surface. It is a tactic used to get a reaction. Recognition is rare. It is aimed at the character, the spirit, the unique essence of a person. It is not a tactic. It is an art. It is the result of true presence and perception. The compliments we are about to discuss are not forbidden because they are manipulative tricks. They are forbidden only to the average man because he lacks the perception and the quiet confidence to deliver them. They require you to see beyond the surface. This is an exercise in Stoic mindfulness. It is about learning to see people as they truly are and having the courage to reflect that truth back to them. So, in this video, we will break down 3 powerful forms of recognition. Compliments that, when delivered authentically, will make a woman feel a rush of emotions she simply cannot ignore, and will make her see you as a man apart from all others. Let's begin. Number 1. The compliment of intrigue and mystery. The first compliment is, "You know, there's something about you that I can't quite figure out." This is not just a line. It is a profound shift in the dynamic of an interaction. It taps into one of the most powerful forces in the human mind, the need to be seen and the simultaneous thrill of being a mystery. Most men throw out predictable compliments that are easy to process and just as easy to forget. "You're gorgeous." "You have a great smile." "You're really fun to be around." These are closed loops. She says thank you, and the moment is over. But when you tell a woman with genuine contemplation, "There's something about you that I can't quite figure out," you are doing something completely different. You are placing a beautiful, intriguing mystery at the very center of your interaction. You are making her question what it is about her that is pulling you in. And here is the genius of it. You are not telling her what makes her special. You are inviting her to show you. You are making her want to prove it, not just to you, but to herself. True, lasting attraction isn't about flattery. If it were, the most sycophantic men would be the most successful. But they are not. Women, like all people of substance, are drawn to those who make them feel something deeper. This compliment works because it accomplishes 3 things at once. First, it makes her feel unique. Women, especially beautiful women, get tired of being seen as just another pretty face. This phrase tells her that you see past the obvious and have noticed something singular about her essence, her energy, her very being. Second, it creates profound curiosity and tension. You are clearly showing interest, but in a way that keeps her guessing. It's a pull that is also a slight push. It makes her lean in, both literally and figuratively. Third, it engages her emotions and her intellect. She will immediately start analyzing what makes her different in your eyes. What did she say? How did she act? This means she is already deeply investing her own mental and emotional energy into the interaction with you. The delivery, of course, is everything. The trick is to pause, as if you are genuinely lost in thought, and let the observations slip out naturally. For example, you are in a conversation, and she shares a unique perspective or a surprising story. You pause for a beat, look at her with genuine curiosity, and then say, "You know, there's something about you I really can't quite figure out." The moment you say this, watch what happens. She will likely get hooked. Her body language will shift. Her eyes will light up with curiosity. And she will almost certainly want to know exactly what you mean. And here is the real art. Do not explain it right away. Let her wonder. You can smile and say, "I'm still working on it." Let her try to earn the answer. Let her try to prove herself to you. The more you leave unanswered, the more she will chase that validation. A regular compliment, like, "You have beautiful eyes," closes the conversation. She says thanks, and the loop is closed. But this compliment opens a loop in her mind that she cannot easily close. She won't just brush it off. She will replay your words later when she is alone. She will wonder what it is that makes her different in your eyes. And the moment she starts thinking about you when you are not around, that is when simple attraction begins to transform into something much deeper. This is how you make a woman feel seen, but not completely understood. Because the second she feels like she has been completely figured out, the mystery is gone, and often so is the spark. Number 2, the compliment of deep recognition. The second compliment is, "I feel like there's a side of you that most people never get to see." This is not just a compliment. It is a key that has the potential to unlock her inner world. Most men operate on the surface. They compliment the obvious. "You're so beautiful." "You're really funny." "I love your vibe." And while these might earn a polite smile, they are addressed to her persona, the mask she presents to the world. They will not make her feel a deep, resonant connection. But this compliment, "I feel like there's a side of you that most people never get to see," sneaks past her defenses. It is aimed not at the persona, but at the person behind it. It makes her stop and think. It makes her wonder, with a thrill of validation, what does he see in me that others don't? And the moment she starts wondering that, you are no longer just another guy. You are potentially the one who understands her in a way no one else does. Women, especially intelligent and self-aware women, spend their lives being judged on the surface. Their looks, their attitude, their social media presence. But deep down, every human being craves one thing above all else: to be understood for the person they are on the inside. This compliment hits so deeply because it tells her, 1, she is more than what people see. You are recognizing her depth. You are acknowledging that there is more to her than just her appearance or her social personality. 2, you are not like other guys. You are demonstrating that you have perception. You are not just seeing the version of her that she shows to everyone else. You are seeing, or at least seeking, something more. 3, she now unconsciously wants to prove you right. If you suggest she has a hidden side, a secret garden, she will want to open the gate and show it to you. This creates a powerful shift in the dynamic. Instead of you trying to impress her, she begins to want to impress you with her authenticity. Let's consider a historical parallel. The great Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci was a master of seeing beyond the surface. When he painted the Mona Lisa, he wasn't just painting the face of Lisa del Giocondo. He spent years on it because he was trying to capture her inner world, her thoughts, her soul. He was trying to paint the side of her that no one else got to see. The result is the most famous, enigmatic, and compelling portrait in history. People are obsessed with it precisely because it hints at a deep, hidden inner life. When you deliver this compliment, you are being a verbal Leonardo. You are telling her you see the masterpiece beneath the surface. The key to making this work is that it must feel genuine. If you just throw it out randomly, it will sound like a cheap line. But if you time it right, when she shares something personal, when she lets her guard down for a moment, or when she does something that seems out of character, it will hit her on a profound level. For example, she reveals something vulnerable about her past, something she doesn't usually talk about. You listen intently, pause for a moment when she is done, and then say with quiet sincerity, "Thank you for sharing that. I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see." Or you are just hanging out, and she laughs in a way that feels completely real and unfiltered. You can smile and say, "That right there. I don't think most people get to see that version of you." A regular compliment tells a woman something she already knows. She knows she's beautiful. She knows she's funny. She's heard it all before. But this compliment of recognition makes her question what you see in her. And when she starts trying to figure that out, she is already becoming more emotionally invested in you. It plants a seed in her mind, a seed of trust, one that makes her want to open up to you more, to show you the parts of herself she normally hides from the world. And that is what builds a connection that feels real, rare, and unforgettable. Number 3, the compliment of playful challenge. The third compliment is perhaps the most advanced. "I can't decide if you're trouble or if you're exactly what I need." This is not just a compliment. It is a reframing of the entire interaction. Most guys compliment a woman in a way that puts her completely in control and places her on a pedestal. "You're so amazing. I love your energy. You're the most beautiful girl I've ever met." These statements are offerings. They make her the one who gets to sit back and decide whether or not she is interested in the man who is so freely giving away his admiration. But this compliment flips the script entirely. Now, she is the one who is being evaluated. Now, she is the one who is a bit uncertain. Now, she is the one who has to figure out where she stands with you. And the moment a woman starts questioning, "Am I trouble or am I what he needs?" she is already hooked. This compliment works because it masterfully creates two things women cannot resist: intrigue and tension. First, it makes her feel dangerous and exciting. Women love to feel like they have a certain power, an intoxicating effect on a man. But only if that man is a challenge himself. This compliment suggests that she is unpredictable, that she has the ability to shake up your world. And that makes her want to prove it. Second, it creates a powerful push-pull dynamic. By saying you can't decide, you are showing immense interest while also maintaining a bit of emotional distance and control. You are not falling for her instantly and thoughtlessly. You are still figuring her out. And that makes her want to win you over. Third, it sparks intense curiosity. The moment you say this, she is going to wonder, what does he mean? Why does he think I might be trouble? But why might I also be what he needs? Once she starts thinking about you in that way, you are already living rent-free in her mind. This is the exact kind of compliment that leaves her thinking about you long after you have said it. It works best when there is already a little bit of flirtation and playful energy. It should feel like a natural response to something she has said or done that makes her feel unpredictable. For example, she teases you, saying something playful or challenging. You smirk, Hold her gaze, lean in slightly, and say with a slow, deliberate tone, "I honestly can't tell if you're trouble, or exactly what I need." Or she does something bold. Maybe she makes a wickedly sarcastic remark, or does something spontaneous and unexpected. You give her a slow look and say, "I have a feeling you're going to be dangerous for me." The key is your tone. Say it slowly. Let there be a hint of mystery and genuine contemplation in your voice. Make it sound like you are truly intrigued and trying to solve a puzzle. A typical compliment makes a woman feel good, but this one makes her feel wanted and mysterious at the same time. It forces her into a new frame of mind, one where she is suddenly not the one in complete control of the interaction. Now she has to wonder, why does he think I'm trouble? What does he mean by this? And the moment she starts wondering about those things, she is chasing your approval instead of the other way around. This is how you flip the script. This is how you make a woman feel curious, excited, and intrigued all at once. And most importantly, this is how you communicate that you are a man of high standards who is not easily won over. In conclusion, most men make the mistake of using predictable, low-value compliments. But if you truly want to make a woman feel a deep and lasting attraction, you need to compliment her in a way that makes her feel something unique. These 3 compliments of recognition work because they make her feel seen, but not fully understood. They create mystery and intrigue. They make her invest in the conversation. And best of all, they go beyond the surface and tap into the part of her that craves to be noticed for more than just her beauty. That is why they are so powerful. And that is why, when you learn to use them not as lines, but as genuine observations from a place of calm confidence, you will never have to chase a woman again.